Hi guys, Clary Berry here. Today I'm going to talk with you guys a little bit about Weston A Price again. I cannot believe that anybody believes these people. And it's really sad because not only do most people really not check out the facts, but they're going to half-ass the diet. Just like everybody pretty much does with everything. I know because I used to do this. Before I even knew really about anything about the actual foundation, Weston A Price, or Weston A Price himself, I had heard of the Weston A Price Foundation, and I believed them because simply someone else that I respected, that was educated in my opinion, and that I thought knew a lot more than me about, nutrition, I believed them and their belief in the Weston A Price Foundation. And in fact, they were reading a bunch of random things that were not actually even from the Weston A Price website. So the books, I think they would read the books and say, oh yeah, this sounds great. And that's what most people that I know that actually do believe in the Weston A Price Foundation, that's what they do. They buy these books without thinking, wow, anybody can write a book. Wow, these people aren't even doctors. They're just nutritionists and things like that, if even that. So I just want to be really clear here. When Weston A Price says that they have no ties with the meat and dairy industry, they are full of it. They say that all over their page, and they don't even go so far as to say we have no ties with big commercial dairy and meat industries. They just flat out say they have no ties with the meat or dairy industry. And they act like they have, no interest in promoting these, or no conflict of interest when looking at the financial side as opposed to the safety side, which are two totally separate things that you need to keep in mind. Why would you trust somebody who's trying to sell you something when you're also telling them about your health? No, you're not just going to believe something that somebody says when they're trying to sell you something. You're going to look at real studies, objective studies, studies that don't have conflict of interest and author affiliations and things like that. That's common sense. However, educated people still look at the Weston A Price Foundation and say, oh yeah, they know what they're talking about, because they say a few things that make a lot of sense, and then they shove these in there. And also, a lot of it is what people want to hear. But anyways, back to the points here. They do have ties to the meat and dairy industry. They cannot even deny it. First of all, many of their members, sponsors, have to pay to become a member, are all farmers. This is how they stay afloat, is because most of their members are farmers. Not only that, but when you look at the actual board of directors, you'll see that not only are there farmers, but they're pretty large scale heads of farms as well. So they may not be actually out there farming, but they definitely have financial interest in farming. So you have people like, or businesses like Green Pasture, Vital Choice, and U.S. Wellness Meats. These are all meat and dairy sellers, and they are sponsors of Weston A Price. Look it up. New Trends Publishing is also a sponsor, and they happen to sell several books and DVDs by Sally Fallon Morell. So when you have a board of directors that is all on Sally Fallon's publishing company, you can't say, you shouldn't even be able to say that it's a charity or non-for-profit organization. It's absolutely ridiculous, because those profits that are coming from those books are not non-for-profit. Those are definitely for a profit. So you can see how tricky they are and how they lie, flat out lie, and trick you with their words. So I don't know why you would want to listen to people like this, especially when their claims are so incredibly controversial.